Hello! I want to talk to you today about something that I struggled with big time and I still continue to struggle with, and I have found something that really helps me get through that struggle. So what I want to talk to you is about, how do you push yourself to go after what you really want when you know you could fail, be totally embarrassed, make the wrong move, flop? So how do you make that jump with certainty that it will work out? So what if there was a single question you could ask yourself and answer that could give you both clarity and the courage to move ahead? So the fear of massive failure, yeah, that's huge. We all have it. You hear me talk about it all the time. Whether you're considering a major change in your career or personal relationship, whatever it is, being afraid that you're about to make the dumbest move ever is something we can all relate to. So that fear keeps us stuck, miserable, and not making meaningful purpose toward what we really want. We're in that hamster wheel that I talk about all the time that I used to be in. So not only do we have that fear when we start something, guess what? That fear comes throughout the journey. I'm in that right now. I'm making big plans to do something, and I keep questioning myself, this might not work. That's something we all feel. You kind of just have to accept that and know that with every important project or great piece of work, that is what's going to come up. So there is no crystal ball. We don't know. You know the story of Thomas Edison. It took him, they say, 1,000 tries. Some stories say 10,000 to create the light bulb. Whatever it is, you probably would have quit after 7. So the point is, the reporter asked him, what did it feel like to fail 1,000 times? And Thomas Edison said, it just took 1,000 tries to create the light bulb. So boom, to the reporter. So and who's questioning how long it takes to create electricity, right? Ballsy. So the question is this: what is the worst thing that can happen? What's the worst thing? So if you say yes to something big, think of the worst case scenario. It might be stressful. People might think it's dumb. You might say, I wish I never did this. You might even fail. Okay? Then ask yourself, what's the worst thing that happens if you don't do it? You might have to look at yourself in the mirror every single day and say, nice job. You completely blew that one when you had the chance. And you have to live with that. So ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can happen? And if you say yes and fail, how do you deal with it? Guess what? Most of us discover no matter what the worst case scenario is, you will be able to handle it. So what if you say no and keep your life the same? Are you happy? Are you where you want to be? Will you continue to be happy? Will your regrets just pile up? So get out both scenarios on the table and lay it out and compare the worst to the worst, going for it or not going for it. I will always push you to go for it on the side of action and adventure. And remember, people don't regret the things they've done. They regret the things they didn't do when they had the chance. So my advice, flex your courage muscles, take that big leap. You might sink, you might swim, but you won't regret it. And I'm going to show you firsthand what it's like to take the leap of faith. And you better hope I don't sink. Sometimes you just need to go for it.